Hey y'all, so I'm back with another word today, and this word is actually going to be in reference to those of you who are in your marriage season, and you know that without a doubt, because God spoke that to you himself in your personal time and personal relationship with him. You know without a doubt you're in your marriage season. And God kind of started speaking all of this to me while I was at the beach a few days back. And one of the things, well, I'll just go ahead and read all of the different things that I was seeing that day. And I saw the word engagement twice. Locked was on a license plate, actually. Locked 31, and 31 means a message in the Strong's Concordance, a message or an announcement. And just a few weeks back, I had a dream about a marriage announcement, a wedding announcement, marriage, and locked. Then I also that same day saw a truck that had my spouse's name on it with a lock, and the number on it to the business, it also had my last name on it too. So my spouse's name, my last name with a lock, and the lock itself was red, and it had key on it. And so multiple times that day, locking in. To lock in means commitment, binding, marriage. And on this same van, it was actually a van, inside of the phone number to this business, there was a set of numbers, and the first set of numbers was 727, and in the Strong's means a robber, and then it also had the number 75, which means to contend for a prize, warfare, struggle, contend with an adversary. There's no more contending with the enemy for this promise, for this marriage promise. Again, like God was speaking for the last few weeks, you and your person have now been given that key to lock in with each other in marriage. You have been given your marriage key, and they are ready to now lock in with you, and there is no more, the enemy is no longer going to be able to steal this from you, rob this from you. There's no more warfare, no more struggle, no more contending for this with the enemy. It's done. The time in the enemy's camp is up. There is no more struggle for this. They are ready to lock in and commit to this marriage. You both have been given that key, and once that lock is locked, that's it. You're locked in, and the enemy can no longer, he can attempt to try to break this up, but you know, what door God opens, no man can close, and what door God closes, no man can open. So it doesn't matter, and a 3-strand cord is not easily broken. So once this marriage, that's it. Y'all, I'm not gonna say that there's gonna be no warfare, because of course there's gonna, not warfare, but there's gonna be times when there is struggle and such, but you two will be strong enough to withstand that this time around, and it won't be broken up. So, and then locked 31, a message announcement. You are about to make that announcement, that wedding announcement is about to be made. And I saw time, like it's time for this. I also saw hot and ready, you know, like the pizza. I saw united, I saw action. They are coming forth. There's going to be action. You are going to see action in the physical of this. I saw victory. I saw the number 23 a lot, which means my Father has gathered. You know, God has gathered this thing. God has gathered this thing together. And I also saw forward air, forward movement. It's time. And then Ecclesiastes 3:1, I was brought to. There is a time for everything. Hold on. There is a right time for everything. Everything on earth has its special season. It's time. It is that time. And then also I was brought to Ecclesiastes 3:11, which is, he has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the human heart, yet no one can fathom what God has done from the beginning to the end. And also, let's see. I also saw better together, and I saw relentless and determined, which means constant. And with that being said, God is saying there's a, and I also saw special delivery. So God is saying there is a special delivery. It's time. They have been relentless and determined to move forward with you with this. I also saw Prince and loves. So he's saying your prince loves you. He is hot and ready. Fresh out the oven, fully cooked, which is good. You didn't want that person undercooked. You don't want to eat a turkey that's undercooked because it's going to make you sick. They are fully cooked, and ready to be united with you. You two have the victory. Again, no more contending with this. It is done. Your engagement is here. Through my strength, my power, my abilities, I have gathered this together. Only God could have done this. Only God has done this. If it wasn't for God, this would not have come together and happened. Be ready to make the announcement, the wedding announcement, for the time has come. So, also, he also says, action now. It may not look how you expect, but it is everything that you've asked for and some more, which brings me back around to a short video I had posted yesterday or the day before, where while I was at the beach, God was speaking to me through seashells. And essentially, I had prayed and asked God to allow me to find this specific seashell that I was wanting, because I always find the small versions of it. I ended up finding an abundance of seashells. It just wasn't the exact seashell that I had prayed and asked for, but he provided me with the seashells in abundance. And so what he was speaking to me through that is that whatever this is that he's about to bless you with, it may not come in the exact form that you're expecting in the exact way, which is why you need to take your expectations out, but it is coming what you asked for and what you prayed for, and it's going to be everything that you need and an abundance of that. You got to take your expectations out. You know, this person is not going to be perfect. They're going to have flaws. So just like you, nobody's perfect. So take your expectations out of it, but know that it is God's best, and it's everything that you've prayed for, and some more in abundance, except it just may not be packaged exactly the way that you are imagining. So take your expectations out, but know that for who this is for, it is your time, it is your engagement, it is your you're in your marriage season, the engagement's coming, the wedding's coming, it's all coming together, and there is no more contending, fighting with the enemy for this. It is done. God says it's done. And it's here, and it's happening. So be ready, be prepared in all of the ways that he has told you to be prepared. And I pray this gets to the right people at the right time. I pray it encourages you. I pray that it confirms something for you. If you feel led to sow into this, my information will be on my page, and I appreciate every seed that is sown, whether that is financially or just the encouraging words and kind comments that y'all leave. And yeah, I will see y'all in my next video. Okay, bye.